Hello guys, in today's video I'll be sharing with you my view on the Nifty market, and later we'll discuss about two stocks that looks good for long-term investing slash positional trading. Sounds interesting? Then let's get started. Now before we talk about Nifty, let's talk about trends in general. Now this is what we call as an uptrend. An uptrend consists of nothing but an higher highs and higher lows. So these are the higher lows and these are the higher highs, right? And these moves that we see here, this is nothing but a retracement, okay? And the characteristic of these retracements helps us in understanding the strength of the trend. So let me explain. If you just go to the daily time frame in Nifty, these moves that we see here, these are nothing but the retracements in the market, okay? And one thing we can observe here is that every time the market is giving a retracement, the move is getting more steeper, right? Which means that bears are getting more in control and the uptrend is becoming weak. Now other than that, we can also see that Nifty has given a breakout from the 100 EMA. We can see here it has clearly given a breakout, and now it's kind of taking support from the 200 moving average. Now many people ask me, how are these moving averages even relevant? So these moving averages are nothing but they act as dynamic support and resistance. Okay, so we can see that Nifty has respected these moving averages pretty well in the past also. Now based on which moving average Nifty is respecting, it helps us in understanding the strength of the trend. If Nifty is trading above the 20 moving average, it means that the trend is very bullish, and if Nifty is trading around the 100 moving average, this shows us the trend is weak. For example, if I just put the 20 moving average, okay, so whenever the Nifty was trading above the 20 moving average, this was when most of the breakouts work perfectly and stocks are going up like crazy. Okay, so whenever the Nifty is trading above the 20 moving average, the market is very bullish, and as soon as it crosses below it, market kinds of becoming less bullish. So in conclusion, these moving averages help in understanding the strength of the trend. To conclude about Nifty, if there is positive sentiments in the market, then we might see a breakout like this from this pattern and the markets might continue higher. Now moving on, the next thing that I wanted to talk is about the FMCG sector or the consumer non-durable sector. So here we can see that Hindustan Unilever is the leader, followed by everybody's favorite ITC and Nestle India and many other companies. So two important things that I wanted to talk about this sector. First of all, if we just see the index chart of Nifty FMCG in weekly time frame, what is the one thing that we can observe here? We can see that this is an trending sector, meaning that all the negative things or the bear markets that happen in the market, this sector is completely resistant to it. Okay, you can see that since it started from 2000, this sector has always been trending and it will continue to do so. Now the second important thing that you have to observe here is, because this sector is kind of stable, even the returns that it gives are not that great. For example, if you see after the Nifty crash, Nifty has rallied by more than 140%. Okay, the entire Nifty index itself has given us 140% returns. But if you see that this sector in particular, we can see that it has given only 80% returns. So that is one disadvantage of investing in FMCG stocks. Now two stocks in the FMCG sector that caught my attention are Hindustan Unilever and Colgate. So let me just share the analysis with you. Now if you see in Hindustan Unilever, what can we observe here? We can see that Hindustan Unilever is at its long-term support. Okay, and also this stock is also a trending stock, meaning that it has always been trending for more than 20 years. Alright, so every time it gives a dip, it basically is a buying opportunity. Alright, so here we can see that it's kind of breaking the long-term support here. Now what many people will think is that because it's breaking, it might get into a downtrend, but I personally feel that because this is a trending stock, there's a very less chance that it will go into a downtrend. What can happen is it can come here, give a bear trap and then continue its bull run. we can see here that Hindustan Unilever has almost fallen by 23% from its peak, and I personally think that this is a good time to enter for long term. Now moving on with the next stock, which is Colgate. So this stock has very similar characteristics with Hindustan Unilever. We can see that since its IPO in 2008, it has been always trending. Okay, the last time it fell was the corona crash, and now again it's kind of giving a good dip. So even this stock is present at its long-term support region. Alright, even if it gives a breakout from its support, I personally feel that it will give a bear trap and then continue its bull run, because all these stocks in FMCGs are mostly trending. Okay, this stock you can see that has fallen by more than 23% from its peak. Now these are the two stocks that looks interesting to me. Now again, this is just my analysis. It can always go right or wrong. Make sure you do your analysis before taking any financial decisions. Also, let me know in the comment section what are the other stocks that looks interesting for long term. I'll see you in the next video.